Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week we have a Penelope Estate Collection Private Select 9-year.
Yes.
Could this be the best Penelope we've had?
Find out. We've had quite a few.
Watch to find out.
We've had quite a few on the channel, so obviously Penelope is
Tell us about this MGP juice.
It is MGP. It is an MGP brand, so this estate collection is the new thing they're doing. They've got kind of a set, collect the whole set as every brand's doing. This is their easier to find one where you can kind of see in stores. This is their 9-year private select. They have a single barrel, which you can get at the distillery, and then they have like the Founder's Reserve, which is they're like impossible to get one. That's the one where you do like birthday bourbon, where you do the email and you sign up for the raffle and you maybe get picked, and then you got to go there and pick it up and blah blah blah. Oh. Haven't heard a lot about it.
Bored over here.
Haven't heard a lot about it. I would imagine it's good.
What's the other one? You already talked about that?
Yeah, the single barrel and the Founder's Select. But this is the most available one, so it's their new series. Interested in the collection? I believe it's going to be a running forward. They're going to do this every year, so it's supposed to be their like high-end collection series. I like that they have one that's like easy to obtain, one you got to go to the distillery, and one that's really hard to obtain. I like kind of the variety. That sounds cool. Yeah. I'm all for that, but is it good?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna find out.
You know.
Plastic.
What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
All right. Before I get this poured, go ahead and drop a like on this video and drop a comment down below. Let us know if you've been able to find this or if you've tried it and what you think about it. Also stick around for Try, Buy, Deny. It's where we tell you if we would try this bottle, buy it, or just say don't buy it at all.
Not worth the juice.
It's gonna be towards the end of the video. We'll timestamp it so you can skip over that if you want. Other than that, fat pours for Mitch.
So while he's giving me a nice juicy pour, I'll give some details about the bottle. So it is 101.2 proof, which is kind of a nice proof point, I will say. Maybe a little bit more would be lovely, but their Founder's Reserve has like 114 proof. It's an $80 MSRP, so you're gonna be paying between 80 and 100 for this. It's a 9-year age, right? So minimum 9-year. There could be some different ones. It's MGP, so obviously it's a blend-ish of a bunch of different stuff. 74% corn, 20% rye, 5% malted barley, and 1% wheat. Okay. So you got 4 different grains.
Smells like MGP.
I didn't know it was a 4 grain. That's cool. Okay, MGP.
Anyways, let's get into it.
Is this a smoke wagon or a Penelope? No, just kidding.
It's the same stuff.
I mean, the nose has got some heat on it for a 109.
101.2.
Oh, 101, okay.
101.
But for a 101 even. Like,
yeah, no, it's definitely
like it's a little astringent.
It noses above 101, for sure.
It's a little cinnamon caramel.
Cinnamon, I definitely get cinnamon. So I'm picturing like
candy corn.
If we compare to other like Penelope stuff we've had, that's regular. Obviously we've had like Architect and Rio and, well, I don't think we've had Rio, but what's the
Valencia.
Valencia.
Yep.
So we've had some of their other stuff, but like their 9-year barrel strength is pretty good. So I'm gonna be trying to compare.
If I hear 9-year from MGP one more time, I'm gonna.
Can we get like a 10 or 11?
Wasn't there like Carmax?
Carmex, like the
and the little
stuff like, you put on your
little
lips.
yellow like little thing. Yeah, that's
Carmax.
Weird.
Dude,
show me the Carfax.
No, I get that. It's like almost like a menthol type of.
Like a Burt's Bees in a way.
Yeah, it's like a beeswax menthol.
Yeah, like a minty chapstick.
Mint is
what is with MGP in 9-year? Everything is 9-year. Every brand I got an MGP, it's a 9-year, 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 and it's getting old.
Yeah, I mean,
like.
Perfect price point. The distilleries have figured out we can make this much money
off
if
10
we
years
do buy those barrels, so that's what we're doing.
9 years seems high age without actually being.
All right,
it's all accounting.
Candied sweetness with chapstick.
A little mintiness, yeah.
Yeah, there's some mint.
It doesn't smell bad to me.
It doesn't smell bad.
No, it's good.
No.
I just got a lot of MGP, like classic MGP.
There's a lot of good legs on this. Yeah. I mean, interesting.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Seriously, smoke wagon.
Wow.
Hold on, though.
Wow. That's oily. That's oily.
It is sweet though. That corn comes like that corn sweetness, man.
I like that the corn
just a
is like there, but
candy
it's
corn.
not. It's not like the central focus.
The predominant.
Yeah, it's like
taste or flavor note.
it's like around, but it's not pervasive.
That finish though, man, that is a medium to fall off. There's nothing really long
Yeah, I
about
mean
it.
the finish is mostly you get a bit of burn or ethanol, but it's definitely got something. I'm gonna go in for a second.
I think that caramel comes through a little bit on the back end.
Okay, so
Yeah, there it is. I get what you mean.
That
Butteriness.
Yeah,
I have
buttery.
I have a new name. It's called the MGP Wave.
Okay.
So
MGP
when
wave.
you take a sip of an MGP bourbon, and it goes down, and then you get that finish roaring behind like the actual liquid that goes down.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. There's this same profile in that wave that follows.
Yes.
And I immediately know it's MGP, whether it's Smoke Wagon, whether it's...
I think it's a hint of cinnamon.
Yeah, it's like a cinnamon, like,
Or like
spicy
a-
corn vanilla thing
Corn.
that follows up.
Cinnamon, corn, vanilla. Yeah.
And I taste it in Smoke Wagon, I taste it in Penelope, I taste it in Full Curl, I taste it in
I mean, it's all similar.
Remus.
juice.
It is, and that's
Yeah,
fine.
Remus.
I just, it's all like I get that.
You're starting to get like yawn, like yawn, like it's okay.
Yeah, like-
been there, done that. Like I've had
But
this
again,
with a different product.
this compared to that Remus 9-year. Or sorry, not Remus, Full Curl.
Full curl.
That Full Curl 9-year.
Right. I'm curious about this with like.
I
Remus
want to
too,
actually
though.
like take that bottle out and try them side by side.
this against Remus. Like
Patreon?
Patreon, let's do it.
I feel like this would be better than Remus personally,
Well,
but
but do you understand what I'm saying about the MGP Wave? Like it goes down, and then the flavors roar behind it, and it's always the same.
it's very similar. I will admit, like they're good at blending to get good whiskey, but it's all so similar that
Penelope
it's like,
should just do a straight lineup of finishing, just like 10 different finishes.
I mean, they are the
they're-
masters at finishing, but they're trying to do like what I appreciate from this is they're trying to like release some specialty products that are like classic MGP.
Okay, so
Because their Rio is like their big one.
I understand that, but what is the difference between this and the Architect and the
Full curl.
and the Rosé? Like the lineups they're doing, like obviously the proof points are different, and like there might be a different fit. Like, but what is
Well,
really
for me,
that
it's the
different?
finishing, but like the difference between this and like the 9-year barrel strength, I don't know if it was like they weren't ready to release this yet, so they did the 9-year barrel strength last year. I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that. Like it's the black label Penelope. I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that and this, but like don't do that. In my opinion, don't do the black label and this. Just do
one or the
this and like get rid of the black label.
Okay.
So you guys have your thoughts on this? You think
I
you're ready to
think
go?
I think I'm ready enough, but I don't want to go first.
Again,
I'm going first.
MSRP.
80.
Try by tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna go first. It's not bad, right?
Do you like the bottle? Let's talk about the design. Bottle design.
Bottle design.
let's start there.
It's cool. It's
not
It's
bad.
like all the other Penelopes.
It
It
got
looks-
the estate collection. It looks kind of fancy.
I think they do better with like the finished bottles, like the
a little more color.
Valencia and the Rio and those more
Yeah.
color. But no, it's not bad whiskey. But the problem here is it's the same as 37 other brands that are doing MGP products.
Yawn.
Yeah.
We have been sent a couple bottles of Full Curl. This tastes just like Full Curl's 9-year. And guess what? That money is going to a good cause.
Right.
So in my head, I'm like, I would rather just buy the Full Curl because it's enjoyable, and I know my money is going to go to outdoor conservation movement.
Rams and yeah.
But as far as the Penelope itself, again, nothing wrong with it. It's just how many different 47 labels are you going to have that taste the exact same?
Right. Right.
We've had so many, and it's not a knock on the juice. The juice is
Yeah.
good, but it's not that incredible. It's
right.
just good. So
What about your
By the way-
take on the Penelope brand? Because like, you know, we crap on MGP a lot, but
Penel-
like Penelope itself.
I think Penelope, if they want to, personally, if they want to be different and fun and awesome, have a straight lineup of like 8 different finished whiskeys and just do finished MGP because nobody else is doing that. Well, some people are doing that, but do your own finished lineup. Nobody's doing Valencia and Rio.
Right.
I didn't say it, but I'm gonna be a deny. I'd rather buy the the full curl and put my money towards something.
Yeah.
There's just so many brands that are
I'm with you.
doing this. So
Yeah, want me to go?
Yeah, sure.
I'm also going to be a deny for almost the exact same reasons. I just feel like I would rather help out a smaller brand that's trying to be up and coming that could potentially, like if they're doing that at their size, if Full Curl is doing what they're doing at their size right now, imagine what they can do if they had the same following that like a Penelope
Right.
has. So I'd rather see that just because I have to believe that they would do some pretty crazy things, and I would like to see them finish some stuff. So it's not bad whiskey like you said, it just mimics and mirrors a lot of the other MGP stuff.
Yeah.
At this point, I don't really know how it works. I'm not a distiller. I've never bought any barrels or anything like that. But if you're just buying like a set of barrels and then just bottling it or tasting them all and saying that one tastes really good, we're gonna barrel that or bottle that at for this
101.
bottling at estate collection,
Right.
and you don't really know what the other ones taste like,
Right.
or what other brands are doing. It's like this whiskey could taste very similar to some other brands, but it's just a different label at this point. So
Yeah.
kind of lame. Yeah, probably a deny on it.
So I'm a little bit torn because as far as like the best product that Penelope has offered, this is up there. I think this pairs close to the Black Label that we talked on earlier.
Yeah.
That I don't know if they're going to keep continuing. Let us know in the comments if you know. But I feel like they're the same product. Like when I taste this in comparison, because I have the Black Label and I did a side by side, they taste like literally the same. And so the originality of it is, like you guys have touched on, is boring. Like I'm starting to yawn a little bit with Penelope and MGP in general, which makes me want to deny this bottle, because as far as like, I like the estate collection and I like you're trying to release this like fancier product within Penelope, and the Founder's Reserve's probably good, but I'll never see that, and I don't really feel like fighting for that one. There's Coy Hills and a lot of other stuff I'd rather fight for. So maybe that's my issue with it, is like there's not enough excitement behind this collection for me to like actually fight to try to get it. I'm gonna be a deny. I think the estate collection is a cool idea, but MGP is just old news.
All right, that's going to do it, folks. Have you been able to find, or I'm sure you have, and have you tried this Penelope Estate Collection bottle, the 9-year in particular? Let us know in the comments if you liked it, enjoyed it, and what you think about the Penelope brand as a whole and all of their lineup. Again, go ahead and check us out on Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It helps us out big time. We do a lot of extra content over there.
Voting, talk to me, everything.
Basically
Lots
just
of things.
hanging out and talking whiskey. So that's going to do it for this one.
all for one and one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.